This video will give you a quick overview of the channel list tab in Catman. We will show you how to visualize in the channel list, how to modify channels, and how to prepare sensors for measurement. We also show you how to assign sensor settings and the desired sample rates and filters to the measuring channels. In this demo video, we will use a Quantum X MX840B and an MX1615B module. Both modules are connected and synchronized via FireWire. Various analog sensors are already connected to the modules. In the channel overview, all measuring channels of the connected measuring modules are clearly displayed in a table. In this overview, each channel can be accessed and prepared for the measurement project. Each column of this table has its own context menu, which you can access by right-clicking. You can easily rename channels with a right click and give them a suitable name. When the live display is activated, the current measured values are constantly displayed. For a clear presentation, you can adapt the display in many ways. By the way, this also works with the keyboard via the plus or minus key. You can make many settings in the Catman options, such as showing or hiding channel information, adjusting font and color, and activate the live data display. This is the way to do it. Assign the color to the channels that are to be used in visualization objects with the standard graph color. Display the position in the hardware. Display calibration information, and much more. In the channel list options, you can also specify whether the time channel should be displayed. And the live measurement display should be activated immediately. In addition, you can define the format of the measured value display and adjust colors and fonts. Unused channels can be deactivated or activated individually or in groups. The easiest way to do this is after assigning the sensor settings via Active, deactivate channels without sensor. With the display filter, you can hide channels according to various criteria, so that you always have an overview, especially if there are many channels. In this view, you have the possibility to assign the appropriate sensor settings to the channels. If your sensors have TEDs, the necessary settings for the sensor are automatically assigned to the amplifiers. You can also deactivate the use of TEDs if necessary. If your sensors do not have TEDs, you can simply assign the necessary sensor settings to the channels via drag and drop from the database. You can find much more information on this topic in the video Sensor Settings. The sensor type and the current value of the sensor are also shown in the table. With a simple click, you can switch between the physical and electrical value of the sensor. You can simply zero one or more channels using the buttons shown. Or you can enter a manual value. These values can also be saved so that they can no longer be adjusted. With a few clicks, you can assign a different sample rate to one or more channels. To do this, you can use the sample rate groups that have already been configured. If the defined sample rates do not meet your expectations, simply modify the sample rate groups. In this menu, you can also influence the filter settings of the individual channel if required. I will explain this in another video. You can also generate numerous live calculations via the channel overview. The online calculations are performed immediately during the measurement with each individual measured value to be offset. Therefore, you can also use these channels for triggering and event monitoring and display them simultaneously with your measuring channels. In a separate video, I will explain the extensive formula editor, strain gauge-based calculations, special filters, calculations relevant to durability, such as peak detection and counting methods, calculation of the electrical power, and how to create a signal generator. Already created calculation channels are also displayed in the channel list. The channel overview also allows you to access limit values and events. Please note that we distinguish between events and actions. Events can be global in nature or triggered by channels. A level overshoot of a channel or channel in overload are channel-related events. You can assign such events to one or multiple channels. Start measurement, keyboard events, errors during measurement are global events. There are various actions that Catman can use to react to events. Set a digital output, make an entry in a log file, switch data storage on or off, send an email, create a single image with one camera. There are many more setting options, but they are not part of this video. The other functions enable you to access many helpful features of Catman. A measurement can be started directly from the channel overview. For this, please click on the Start button. Professional trainings are available at our HBK Academy for beginners and advanced. Of course, also for Catman. If you have any questions or suggestions, please do not hesitate to contact us. See you next time.